Good evening, my friends. My name is Pavel from PTL, which means Pavel Tutors Languages. Today, what I want to do is to review one specific article that I have taken from Izvestia. It is a simple paragraph and I want to focus on some grammatical expressions and on cases. This lecture is obviously designed for people who already have some knowledge of the Russian grammar. So, I'm going to turn the camera on the table like this so we could see that. See, that looks quite good. And we can start. So, what is the action plan? I'm going to read that first slow, then fast, then I will translate that. Then you can see on the left side of the table there is a translation of individual words or some of them. On the right side of the table there are notes for which cases we are going to on which cases you are going to look at. Please focus only what is in black, because here what I've underlined, this is just to locate certain specific spots that I want to analyze. So let me read. Она защищала их от изменений, подготовленных Министерством инфраструктуры, критиковала намерение ввести налог на цифровые услуги, которое должно затронуть американские корпорации, и высказывалась по тематике внедрения технологии 5G or 5G в соответствии с интересами США. That one in the blue I've added if we have more time during the lecture. So let's focus on that. So what is that? Она, that means that's a she, obviously it's a pronoun, the third person feminine, она. Защищала. Защищала comes from the verb защищать, which means to protect. And it is in the past tense, third person singular feminine. It would be я защищал, ты защищал, but она защищала. Их, that means защищала them, she was protecting them. От, which is the preposition. Изменение. Изменение is a neutral verb, which is the change. I will go later to that grammar. Подготовленных, which means prepared. Подготовить, yeah, to prepare something. Министерство, which is the ministry. Инфраструктуры, which is the infrastructure. Критиковала, that's a third person of критиковать. Infinitive критиковать, third person singular feminine in the past tense. Критиковала. Я критиковал, ты критиковал, она критиковала. Намерение ввести, that means intention to impose налог. Налог is the tax. На is the preposition. Цифровые услуги. Цифровые услуги are the these are which we call digital services. Услуга is the service, услуги is the plural of services. And цифровые is the adjective, so it is digital services. Которое, which means which, должно, should, затронуть. Затронуть means to affect something. For example, that affected me. Это мне затронулось. Это мне затронуло. Okay? Затронуть. Американский, which is American. Корпорации, that's a plural of corporation. И высказывалась. This is the third person plural, third person singular of the feminine, but of the reflexive verb. We do know that if we have a reflexive verb, the past tense, like in this case, высказываться, я высказывался, ты высказывался, он высказывался, but она, because it is related to она, высказывалась, or plural will be мы высказывались, вы высказывались. По тематике, по, that means, that's the preposition, тематика, which is themes, внедрение, that means introduction, технологии, technology, 5G, в соответствии, in accord, or with regard to, but in accord, с интересами, with the interest США. США is the United States of America, Соединенные Штаты Американские. Okay? So, now let's go to the specifics. So we have already analyzed that, that's the past tense. Их, она защищала кого? ich, that means them. It's a demonstrative pronoun. От is the preposition изменение. So what is that? Изменение, it's a neutral verb, a neutral word. Изменение, it's a noun, and because it is after the this one is in the genitive case, we have to change the изменение от изменений, because it is the genitive case of the plural. Подготовленных. What is подготовленных? Подготовленных means prepare. It's a passive form, past passive participle in this case. Basically, participles are adjectives, and we also conjugate them that way. Now, подготовленных, what that means? How do we create the past passive participle? Подготовить, that means this is the infinitive. We have to put it into past tense. Подготовил, we will remove L, and we have to add the ending N, E. Now, N-N-ая, N-N-ое. If it is a nominative case, it would be подготовленный, подготовленная, подготовленное, or plural подготовление. But we have a H here. That's because it is in the genitive case. Remember that adjective has to always be in accord with that noun that it modifies, right? So it has to be in the genitive case. That's why we have to get extra H, подготовленных. Подготовленных министерством. That's a ministry, but in the number 4, it's in the instrumental case. Instrumental case because it is used like an instrument. Подготовленных кем? Prepared by what? By this instrument. So it's the instrumental case. In such a case, we have to add om, because министерство, it's a nominative case. Министерством in the genitive case. In the instrumental case, we are adding om. So министерством. Infrastructure. Number 5, it's a genitive case. Now, infrastructura, which is the feminine, infrastructura, but if it is in a genitive case, we have to remove a and we will add e. Infrastructura, infrastrutturi. Kritikovала, that's we have already analyzed. That's a third person feminine past tense of feminine, which is kritikovала. Намерение ввести, that means intention to introduce налог, which means to introduce what? To introduce tax, which is just in the nominative case. На is the preposition. Цифровые услуги, this one is still in a nominative case. Next one, которое должно, which is supposed to затронуть, which means to affect американские корпорации, which is still in the nominative case in the plural. И высказалась, that we have already did, по тематике. По is a preposition. Tematica, as you can see, it's a feminine word, tematica, but if it is in the proposition, we have to remove a and we have to add e. По тематике. So nominative case is tematica, but if you are adding preposition po, it has to be tematike because it's a prepositional case. Next one we have внедрение, which is number 11. And внедрение, it's a neutral word, but it is, let me see, внедрение here. По тематике чего? Тематике of what? Because it is the question of what it belongs to something. So it is внедрение, but внедрение if it is in a genitive case. Okay? Технологии, number 12 again. Технология is a feminine word, but if it is in the genitive case, because this is in the genitive case, this must be also in the genitive case. So number 12, genitive case, it's a feminine технология. Genitive case, we have to add технологии. Технология, we will remove ya, we will add i. Технологии 5G. В советстве, this is number 13, it's a prepositional case. Why? Because we have this preposition v, which means s. Like в советстве, in accord, советствие is a neutral, or it's a neutral verb in nominative case, but if it is in that prepositional case, we have to add советствие. We will remove the last e and советствие. Remember, neutral советствие, but if it is in if it is in that prepositional case, we have to add I, v sovětství. S interesami. So again, this number 14, this is also instrumental case because it is with S, with what? Interes is a neuter in the nominative case, but in the plural we have to always add in the instrumental case ami. Interesami Sasha. Now, I would still add the last sentence, Putin поручил. Putin is the president of Russian Federation. Поручил, поручить is infinitive. He ordered, that's a past tense. So он поручил, я поручил, ты поручил, он поручил, она поручила. Подготовить, to prepare. Стимулирующие, which is the present active participle. How do we create present active participle? Стимулировать, this is the infinitive. Они стимулируют, we will remove ют, and we are adding ending щия, щие, щое, щая, or щие. So стимулирующие, стимулирующий is for masculine, стимулирующая for feminine, стимулирующее for neuter, and стимулирующие for plural. Vyplaty, that's the last verb, number 16. It's a vyplata, that's the feminine noun, and because it is in the plural case, would be vyplaty. We have to add vyplaty. And basically, last one is the medработникам. Medработник is the health personnel. And because it is in the plural, we have to add, this is the dative case, they have to give it to someone. So if we are giving something to somebody, it's a dative case. Plural, we have to add am, medработник, but we have to give it to, in a plural case, medработникам. So I hope that this was extensive enough, and please, if you have any question, just leave the note, and I'm looking forward again to prepare more lectures. До свидания. Здравствуйте, друзья.